Yeah, looks decent. I got Disruption, I got half the lock, and I got Bridge. So looking good. Yeah, and it's looks like blue-white control. Yeah, the update to NTGO changed quite a bit. You can see the little colors mana symbol now. Yeah, wish I could have gotten a lantern, but saw Shredder instead, so I figured I'd go for it. I am blind milling here because my opponent is playing a control deck, so the clock is typically slow in a control deck. So right now my clock is faster than my opponent's clock. I held the needle because I don't necessarily need to play it yet. Opponent draws 3 cards, but it doesn't really matter. Again, this is almost a Tome Scour every turn if you include my opponent's draw, so. Yeah. And opponent realizes, like, it's just not going to happen. I got too fast of a clock going on. So, I believe this one I made a play mistake that cost me the game. I had a win, but I messed it up. So, see if I can. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, this is the hand that I see. Of course, I write it down. A lot of times I'll write it down here, but I won't hit enter. I'll just keep it there. Yeah, I take care out the remand because I want to be able to drop my hand and get my stuff into play. Opponent is searching like crazy to try to get something going on and get a threat. Because again, my clock is probably going to be faster here. Opponent puts their Supreme Verdict on the bottom, still digging for an answer. If I'm not mistaken, the opponent runs the Attention Spheres. I think that's correct. And he's trying to get in as much damage as possible there. I'll wait for the opponent to go to attack. That actually helps me because I get to go look for... That's one less damage. Go ahead and take that dude out. No, nothing can attack. And clock is back on. Yeah, that's dumb. So opponent is still 1 card ahead of me, and every time you get something out of the library, that's another card ahead of me, so. Yeah, paths don't really matter, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the opponent's like digging for detention spheres or something. I think this pithing needle I messed up pretty hard. I should not have named Vidalcan Shackles. It doesn't matter anyways. I probably should have named Jace Balerion because I knew the opponent was running it. I just didn't play it. Yeah, sure enough, there's Jace Balerion. So, I still got a good clock. Still going for it. Especially with the opponent drawing all these cards. Go ahead and reduce Jace down so he can't ultimate yet. See, I forgot that when Jace ultimates, he does 20. He mills 20 cards. Yeah, so still keeping Jace down. So here's my misplay. Opponent's about to ultimate Jace. Shredder, what I should do is sacrifice Shredder to get Academy Ruins and play Academy Ruins. And then I win the game. But I did not. Instead, ultimate Jace and I lose. Because I had more than 10 cards, I had less than 20, and I thought Jace mills 10 cards, not 20. So it was my own. Yeah, this is long before that happened. I made a different mistake. But yeah. So I had the game, and I would have been a 2-0, but I made a mistake. Yeah, I like this one. And Stony Silence. Gotta get rid of that. So there's, grab that bell, got control again. I didn't want to play the bell into a counter. Right now my opponent doesn't have any relevant plays anyways, so. So now I can pay the 3 for the counter and the bell comes into play. I think I misplay here too, a little bit. Yeah, Spellskite. That way my opponent can't play the, here, let me pause this. That way my opponent can't play the Stony Silence, and then I can't, you know, kill it with Seal. So I named Spellskite with the Pithing Needle. Yeah, let's see. Opponent has Jace. No detention spheres. I thought there were. I guess not. I guess I'm wrong. But yeah, no Stony Silence there. But not enough. I figure I'll go ahead and lock out my opponent's mana with Celestial Colonnades, and then Needle the fetch land that they were running, the Flooded Strands, and then it'll be really easy to keep them off mana. But yeah, so I probably should have played Needle and naming the land first and let my opponent draw that land, and then Surgical. But either way, I win the game here because I can just stop my opponent from drawing lands. My opponent concedes.